Greetings everyone, it's Joshua. I'm back here with WoW Weekly, and this week we have the weekly bonus event and world events. We have the pet battles this week, which you can get epic automatically level up to 25 for one of your pets. We have a PvP brawl, the Temple of Hot Mogu. Basically, you take the temple artifact that you gain points with, and you can pass it around to other players. Run like a hot potato. Unfortunately, also it gives those people the debuffs, so you want the debuffs, so you do want to be careful on who you pass it to. Next up, we have some hot fixes on the Season Shore. Mining Azerite now awards 20 honor, down from 40. A good start achievement now requires 25k Azerite, down from 100k. The achievement Blood and Sand now apparently displays correctly when linked in chat. The thrust effect from the rocket parachute now has 4 charges, up from 2. The geyser period of the Azerite nodes is now extended to 30 seconds, was 20. The respawn time of the graveyard is now 20 seconds, and that is up from 15. The time to cap an Azerite node has been increased by 1 second to 7 seconds. Today we've also, of course, had a battle for Azeroth new alpha build throughout the week. A lot of stuff, a lot new stuff, of course. Talent changes, spell changes. I recommend if you want to go in depth with that you go to probably MMO-champions or Wowhead. They have I'll have both those linked below, but they have really good in-depth pages on that stuff. We also have a new upright male orc model, which he does look glorious in all his greenness. There's also they've uploaded the Magar orc totems, which look really good. The animations are really nice. I'm looking forward to that. There's also been some new Zandalari troll tattoos. You can see here, you get the male ones here. I'm hoping there's some different colors. I'm not a big fan of the golden color tattoos. And here's some on the females. Also, the Zandalari Druid cat form has been added, which looks just cool and horrifying at the same time. I guess is really the only word that comes to mind. Also, there are 2 mounts added: the modified raptor skull and Sharkbait's favorite crackers. The raptor skull gives you, of course, some kind of raptor mount. I could not find any pictures of them. The Sharkbait's favorite crackers, of course, gives you crackers, the giant parrot. There's also been some new followers added. Gazlo Rexar, which is kind of cool. Lillian Voss and Princess Tess Greymane and Felsag Wildhammer have been added to the followers list, which is really nice. Also this week, the Mythic Plus effects are as follow. You have Explosive, which enemies will while in combat, enemies will summon explosive orbs, basically, and they detonate after so long. They grow, and they detonate and take that and make a lot of damage if you don't destroy them. We have Fortified, which means non-boss enemies have 20% more health and inflict 30% more damage. And Teaming, there will be a lot of non-boss enemies present throughout the dungeon. On most of the dungeons I've done this week for Mythic Plus, I think I've run across, there's usually about 8 to 9 extra enemies that we've had to pats and stuff that we've had to kill throughout. Now to what I think is really the biggest story of the week. Amazon has put up some pages from the World of Warcraft Chronicle Volume 3. as a preview. The book will be released on March 27th, which is only in a few weeks. I'm looking forward to this. I'm probably gonna, since I'm done with this, probably gonna go pre-order it right now. Well, not now, but you know what I mean. As you can see on the cover, looks like they have Tronda information. It's got a nice map of Outland. I like the details in it. I like the color. I like the coloration too. It looks nice. Next up, we have. Looks like we got Deathwing in the background. We got Alexstrasza. Here in Chains. I think this is from the story early on, one of the earlier stories where she was chained by the orcs and stuff. Because I think there's goblins. I think down here. I think I saw it down here. Next up, we have the Lich King, and I believe this is Kel'Thuzad. There we go. Before he got turned into a Lich. It's really nice artwork. I really love the Chronicles artwork. They do some really good, and they have some good storytelling too. I'm really happy that the third one's gonna come out soon. Here we have a map of Azeroth, which is pretty detailed. They got all the major points. They even got the new. Though I don't see Zandalar on here on the map. I don't. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure why that's not there. But here we have. I believe this is Blackmoor, and this is Thrall when he was a slave to Blackmoor. And here we have before Thrall with the Doom Hammer and Dorotan's spirit in the back. Next up we have, looks to be Prince Arthas before he went all emo. And got some Scourge here. I believe this is during the calling. This is supposed to be during the calling of Stratholme. It looks like the burning of Stratholme in the back there. Now we've got the a few pages of text and stuff. We've got the context that you can see here. I'll be keeping these on page, so if you want to pause and zoom in and stuff so you can see them, you can. Let's see. This one here is the Rising Darkness. Next up we have the Lich King. Next up is the War of the Spider and Kel'Thuzad. Some snippets from all this, and then we have the Third War. And lastly, the Calling of Stratholme. Now I don't know about y'all, but I'm a huge lore nerd for World of Warcraft, or just Warcraft in general. So I'm really looking forward to getting and reading this. But that was it. That was all the news I've had. Like I said, I'll probably start going a little more in depth on like the spell changes and talent changes stuff. Probably when it gets into beta, just so there's not quite so many changes on a weekly basis, because there's far too many right now to doing a nice short video like this. But I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found it informative. If you do, please leave a like. Make sure you subscribe and click on the bell icon to get all my alerts of my new videos. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend.